Libra, welcome to your How to Set Your North Star. It's a very cold day. I've laid your cards already. This is about female empowerment and kind of getting in touch with the subconscious, but through some sort of witchy strength and chutzpah, really. If you feel like that's for you, then stick around. So you, in the idea of setting your North Compass, the Queen of Wands, you are wanting to be rather dynamic, or you are rather dynamic. You feel very creative, so wherever it is that you're going, she has a sort of look of determination. I'm seeing these 3 dots on the circle around the top of her crown, just underneath the green. Reminds me a lot of that book by the book on creativity. I've forgotten his name now, the famous music producer. So maybe that has something to do with someone. Maybe that would get you fired up. I think it's just arrived in paperback. It's just got a beautiful circle with a dot in the middle. Rick Rubin, that's it, on creativity. So feeling very creative when it comes to setting your course. Maybe that's your aim. It's something creative. So your root skills, it's interesting. We've got the 4 of Swords and the Empress in reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles. So 2 4s, it's like holding on. I feel like you are very Empressy, Libra, and so it's like holding on even when you don't feel like your Empress is being exalted, even when you don't feel like you're having a rest. It's kind of holding on to those principles and being able to cope despite it. But I think they're important for you. Strange, holding on. Yeah, something like that. And what to let go of is the Knight of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So work that you don't love is what I want to say. It's that simple. Don't do stuff that you've done forever that you don't love. Let it go. This is quite punchy. And how to set your North Star, your course towards your North Star. Make a decision with the 2 of Swords. Put one of these down. Make a decision. Make a third decision. Go for it. Don't stay in a holding pattern forever. Try something. Follow that creative urge. It feels like it's really, really encouraging you at the moment. And where it's all going is the strength. You have the strength to pull this off. This is the female magician. She's wrestling with these unconscious things. If it's an artistic project, probably there are lots of unconscious feelings coming up around your own worthiness, but also the matter at hand is what it feels like. I'm interested. Let's put that back. My hands are sort of, I'm so bundled up I can hardly move. I'm interested in this Empress in reverse and the 4 of Swords in reverse. Explain that to us. We've got 3 cards with the 4 of Cups. We've got the Universe, the Prince of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, for things to be right in your world, you have to be consistent, because that's what the Knight of Pentacles does, and work with others. And I think that these are probably the energies, the Empress and the 4 of Swords, rest and your natural cycles, and allowing that space of the Empress to be taken up. It's like when you're doing work with the body. Somebody helped me the other day, and she was talking about sort of taking up space and sort of being held. Yeah, being held by the earth. That's exactly what it makes me feel like. Gravity. There's a sense of trust that you need to hold on to that allows you to work with things. One more card on this, please. I need to just explain this root skills for Libra because it's slightly got me stumped. 5 of Pentacles. Where you feel left out. And these 2. Queen of Swords and 2 of Torches. I think it is just, you sometimes feel left out of those energies of the Empress and the 4 of Swords, but somewhere deep inside you know they're yours. And you've got to take a choice to own them and be a bit of a cow. Sorry, Queen of Swords, that's not what I mean. Be really, really clear-eyed and think for what you need. Put yourself in the middle of the story a little bit. Let's pull some more cards in order to give yourself time, I suppose, to create. This is an interesting message, Libra. Maybe you've for years been doing work you don't love, and there's some creative project that you could really, really bring into the world and would benefit us all. And you need to hold on to the idea of, even when you're not giving yourself that Empress space of rest and trust, you have the skill to hold on to know deep down it's important. What have we got here? The Ten of Cups. This is going to bring you great happiness. This is what you really, really want to do, this project. I'm asking again for a comment on this. Four of Swords, the Empress, and the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Just keep going, it says. You can just keep going. That's exactly what it is. You're tenacious, despite the fact that you've retired those two, despite the fact that they're not always online for you. You can be tenacious. You have to keep going. And you've never given up on this dream of being held somehow in the gravity of your creation. Wow, let's get another capping card here. We've got the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's about writing, I think, for some people. Messages, writing, social media. It's going to make you take off. This is what you really, really need to do. You've never given up on the idea of it. You need to keep putting some work in. It is for you. Messages, whatever that means for you, it's swift action now. Let's get you a creativity card. They're falling everywhere. Put them back in. And I'm going to... Oh, there's two lots of cards here because we're going to pick one of those in a minute. Not yet. And then I'm going to have a little shuffle. This is lovely. Your creativity, whatever it means to you, if it's not writing, wants to come online. And you've held on to this dream of the Empress and the rest. Resting in your creativity, you've held on to that dream forever. And you need to stop doing so much of what you don't like and just make a decision to do what you do like. So here we've got this one, wounds. Withheld support from the past can cause low self-esteem and cripple action. Was there someone in your past that rained on your parade, that made you feel bad about what you love to do? You've got to let that go now, because that's what's left you feeling unsure about this urge to create. And obstacles, do not dwell on how you're going to surmount obstacles presently in your way. Yeah, I think there is somebody in your past, some energy in your past that sort of rained on your parade, but you're ready now. Your Queen of Wands is ready to take the decision, because it's showing you've got the strength to pull this off, this creative project off. It's really, really lovely. And what we got here, get your brave on. Get your brave on. Make this decision. Do it. Yes, you've been sort of had a couple of knocks in the past, but this is what you've always wanted to do creatively. And this is a beautiful image of lots of owls and moons. Let's just have a look. One owl and lots of full moons. And she's holding a kind of conch shell, and there's an ivy growing out of it, and there's the full moon, and it's 44, if anything. That means anything to anyone. Let's have a read. Get your brave on. What an exciting message. It's very, very strong. Sometimes bravery isn't about warrior tactics and kicking ass. Sometimes bravery is a tender rebellion, a daring to believe in possibility when others shout, doubt, or worry. This moment calls you to courage, specifically the kind of courage it takes to believe in yourself, your aspirations, and your dream song. This kind of courage comes from becoming your own best friend. Champion your heart, advocate for the truth inside, dare to lose the approval of security of another when claiming the authenticity of your original voice. That's like the Eight of Wands, your original voice. You must bravely and ruthlessly participate in your own blessing. To thine own self be true is one of the bravest things you can do. Wow, I love this for you, Libra. I love this. What is this creative project that you want to do? Let's get some more. Just a tiny bit more on your creativity. Accomplishment. Remember past accomplishments as a way to overcome self-doubt, present self-doubt. You have been good at something before, even though, and feel open, willing, and proud of your desire to explore new opportunities for self-development. You have been good at whatever this is. Let's get a word of more of advice from these Knight of Wands. Okay, jump through that hoop of fire. It's more about daring again. follow your passions, jump through the hoop of desire, do something miraculous, chase your desires, chase your libido, stun us all, you know, do this magical trick. I think it's worth you now putting the strength, you've got the strength to do this, following your Queen of Wands and making a decision that this year you're going to follow your creative path, because that is what it leads to, true happiness. That's what you really want to do. This is the year for it. No more dilly-dallying. Put the work in. Keep going. Even though all this time you felt on the outside with your Five of Pentacles, and you've not put you've not taken this door. You need to now take this door to put yourself selfishly in the middle of your world. Do what you want consistently, with consistent action. That's really, really important. You will be able to share this with the world and maybe cooperate with the world, whatever it is. This feeling on the outside and not owning you've never let go of the wish to create, with the Empress and the Four of Swords in reverse, to be held in that space of creation, to be allowed to bring it forth. And now's your moment. See you again.